Hold. I go.
I don't. Am I here? Is this what happens? Is this what happens in 2017? I mean, we've seen some crazy shit happen in 2016, but even though I had an inclination that this could happen, and I said this to Jason, and I said it on the clip, I just wouldn't count. Like, I couldn't bring myself to say Barcelona are out. Not even in your wildest dreams could you imagine this happening. No one could ever imagine that this would actually come to fruition. 6-1. A last gasp winner. Sergio Roberto. The greatest comeback in the history of football. Not because there hasn't been bigger comebacks, but you got to think about the significance of this game, the magnitude, the fan base, the sheer quality that was on show from both teams. To win a game, to come back and beat a team that had just demolished you in the previous leg. Fuck me. Go ahead, tell me why this isn't the best sport in the history of sports. Tell me why that anything can come close to this. Yeah, the Warriors blew a 3-1 lead in the Super Bowl. Atlanta blew a lead. But to concede 5 goals to the point that I can't even bring my words. Like, what am I supposed to say on a recap? Am I supposed to take you bit by bit through the goals that you've already seen, but you still don't want to contemplate that you witnessed that? Yeah, there was some errors in there. There was Suarez's dive, 10 out of 10, no doubt. There's calls for offside, there's calls for claims. Like, there's just so many excuses. PSG, regardless, went 3-0 down, which immediately put them at a disadvantage. So yeah, you can make some excuses, man, but you lost. You blew a 4-0 lead. I can't fathom that the refereeing decisions are solely to blame for that. And I feel bad for PSG. I feel bad for them because they were so close. But Barcelona, count them out again. Go. Tell me that Barcelona are not one of the most remarkable football teams that we will ever witness in our life. Neymar, take a boo, son. What a performance. Head and shoulders above anyone else in the park for me. Banging in a free kick, assisting, penalty kick, composure. The player that has been considered a lesser to the likes of Messi and Suarez so far this season. Jason Rubin's poking his head in. What am I supposed to say?
The clip?
I'm on the clip and I just don't know what to say. It's 5.
Are you analyzing it?
I'm doing it right now. 6-1 Barcelona. Like, what on God's earth are you supposed to say to this?
Are you live?
Yes, this is going. This has been on. I don't care about the clip. I don't care. I don't care about the clip. What else are you supposed to say? Like, I'm having to feel myself here to feel like I'm actually on this earth. Like, you got to give me at least. I didn't say this could happen, but I said don't ever count them out.
Well, I'm the one who said this is what happened. So it was last week or 2 weeks ago. It was 2 weeks between legs. So 2 weeks ago they win 4-0, and Francis is like, well, what do you want to title the video? I was like, PSG knocked Barcelona out of the Champions League. You can't do that. Like, no, you can do that. There's no chance. You can't do that. I just can't. Like, it's probably true. It's like 98% probably true. I'd be surprised if it happened, but you just can't. They're going back to the new camp. You just can't. And I'm like, well, you're being a pussy. So I've titled it, I think I still have it as PSG knock Barcelona out. So we're fake news.
Yeah, we got to go ahead and change that. But one person who did believe, by the way, which has just resurfaced.
Okay.
Listen to what he had to say. I've been convinced for a couple of weeks that there will be a stage in the game where we will be close to achieving what we need. If a team can score 4 against us, then we can score 6 against them. The result in the first leg was very clear, but this is a knockout tie, and we're only at halftime. Over 95 minutes. He called 95 minutes. He had the time frame.
So is it fixed or no?
An infinite number of things can happen. Hopefully, they will all be positive for us.
I mean, it's true. Barcelona, I mean, look who they have at their disposal. They can score 6 goals. There's really not much to break down. Like, if you want to know what happened, even from my own observations, it's pretty straightforward. Barcelona can score at will. I can say, in terms of watching a match, there's nothing more fun in this world, I tweeted this out, than watching another Get Out reference, than watching Barcelona try to escape the sunken place. Because the entire time, they had their foot on the gas. The one thing I did turn and ask, I was watching with Dave Kohler. You had Dave Kohler's interest at TYT for this match, by the way. His whole analysis was, why is there so many goals? Where's the defense?
That is true.
And Dan came over, and he's sitting there, and my observation is this: I get why you kind of want to, bunker down. What is it called? Park the bus.
Yeah, they wanted to park the bus, right?
Why not just try to put a little bit of an attack and keep the ball? I know the odds of conceding a goal are better if you're pushing forward, right? But at the same time, you gave up. I'm gonna call it 5 goals because yes, it was. The first was a penalty, man. I get you kicked him in the head. Well, his head shouldn't have been there to trip him in the first place. The Suarez penalty was really bad.
Yeah, but okay, so here's my brief part of analysis, right, that I'll take you home with this, because again, I just don't know what else to say. If you want to win a game against a team who are the most attacking, like devastatingly phenomenal attacking team probably in the history when they're on their day, is you cannot simply from the start sit so deep and just hope that they're not going to come at you and hope that they won't find a way through. They started nervous, you go 3-0 down, and then look what happens when they tried to find an out ball. Because if you sit that deep, teams have done it. Chelsea have done it, but when Chelsea were good at doing it, they had Didier Drogba to be able to hold the ball up. They had different outlets. They had ability to spring forward and put pressure back on and allow a breather for the backline to push out. But you cannot do that over a long period of time and not expect to be able to have anything to hold the ball up the other end of the park. When they did do it, Cavani took a phenomenally well-taken goal and it got them a lease of life and got them back into the game. But then they tried to do the same thing once they got that goal back. They cannot rely on that. They cannot rely on, for 95 minutes, just playing deep. Teams have tried it in the past, they've failed. And the last thing I'll say on this is Barcelona are a testament to what a footballing team who believes they can win can do. Arsenal had 4 goals to overturn. Did they believe? I don't think so.
Come on, that's not fair.
See you soon.
Hi guys, I'm gonna hop in here.
What's this? You coming in?
Hi guys.
What's
I
up?
thought you were talking sports.
We're talking
We're
sports.
talking sports.
No, you're talking soccer, bro. Wrap it up, guys.
We should probably
Wrap it up.
That's-
Supposedly there's
How about
like
baseball?
We can talk
Spring
about
training,
look,
bro.
Nothing happens like this in baseball.
Dominican Republic was
love you guys, don't
playing.
worry.
China. Where are all the women? By the way.
Barcelona just rained on everyone's parade. So don't blame us. Blame Barcelona.